What's going on, Master Duel fans? James here again. Event just got started. Team Fusion is the way to go. Specifically, for this deck, we are doing this for the missions as of normal slash special summon a total of 50 times, and then spells and traps usages a total up to 30 slash 50 times, if I recall on a mission count. But otherwise, the idea about the deck of choice that we are going to summon and or using spell slash traps as many times as we could, that would be dual avatars. Dual avatars are a series of light warriors, and the name of the game is that according to dual avatars, they are all about fusion summoning with the help of the dual avatar tokens, because the requirements according to the fusions will be dual avatar monsters in general to make them, mostly. But the bigger ones, they take the specific dual avatars. For Mitsujaku, it takes Feet Kokoku, and then Kongyo takes Yuhi. But we'll get to that a lot more in terms of in-depth profile of dual avatar. We're going to talk non-engine, and then the bamboo sword engine, and then we'll cover the archetype. For the non-engine, Harpy's Feather Duster, Rhoda, Foolish Burial Goods, Tactics Talent, Tactics Thrust, one Super Poly because it's at 1 for the event. And in this extra deck, if you guys notice, it's only 14 because we are on Team Fusion. So I figured, why not bring my Super Poly targets just in case if I was going up against XZ and or Link decks for that matter. 2 Forbidden Chalice, 2 Silent Graveyard, discard 1 card, effects that activate in the graveyard this turn are negated. Essentially, it's a graveyard stun version of Abyss Dweller, because if Abyss Dweller is banned, why not have something like Silent Graveyard to have that covered? And because this is Team Fusion, you need something to keep the grounds covered against XZ and or Link decks. XZ Encore, it's meant for versus XZ decks in general. Once activated, no one can chain anything in response to it. So here's the case. Target one face-up XZ monster your opponent controls that has materials, detach all of them, and if you do, kick it back to the extra deck. Then, if there is a monster card in the graveyard among those detached materials, special summon as many of those monsters as possible from the graveyard to your opponent's field in face-up defense. Their levels are reduced by 1 on the field. It's literally level modulation, and a lot of times is where, if for whatever the reason, players do not have the lower ranks in general in terms of level modulate, they are basically stuck with those 2 monsters that were summoned off from XZ Encore. And then Blink Out, it's literally the Link version of Diffusion. Target 1 Link monster anywhere on the field, kick it back to the extra deck, then you can, optional, special summon one of the monsters from your graveyard that was sent there as its Link material. The idea is that if for whatever the reason, quote unquote, correct me on this ruling if I'm wrong, just in case, if for whatever the reason, going up against a Link deck, if my opponent uses one of my monsters on the field as material for the sake of Underworld Goddess, I could just blink out on the Goddess and end up getting one of my monsters back that was used as material. Again, Correct me if I'm wrong on that theory. If not, I apologize in advance about that. Blizzard, as I already mentioned, 3 infinite impermanents. For the bamboo sword engine, 1 broken, 1 original bamboo sword, 3 cursed, 3 golden. Onwards to the main archetype of dual avatar. 3 feet Kokoku and 3 fists Yuhi. Both are light warriors. Feet Kokoku is a level 3, 800 attack, 2000 defense, while fists Yuhi is a level 4, 1800 attack, 1000 defense. For feet Kokoku, upon no more special, he has the ability to add 1 dual avatar trap from deck to hand. So Stratos of dual avatar trap. During your opponent's turn, if a face-up dual avatar monsters, more than 1, you control that isn't feet Kokoku, gets killed by battle or card effect, you can freeze special from hand, then you can apply this effect. Kill 1 dual avatar monster you control, and if you do, special 1 dual avatar fusion monster from your extra deck. Each effect once per turn. Fists Yuhi, on the other hand, you can target 1 dual avatar monster you control, kill it, and if you do, add 1 dual avatar spell from your deck to your hand. So Stratos of dual avatar spell. If a face-up dual avatar fusion monsters, more than 1, you control that was fusion summoned using an effect monster as material, gets killed by battle or an opponent's card effect, while this card is in your graveyard, add this back to your hand. Each effect once per turn. 3 dual avatar invitation. If this card resolves, maintain control of your dual avatar fusion monsters at all times. The tokens are Light Warrior, level 2, no stats. Once resolved, you cannot special summon from the extra deck except fusions, and all tokens you control cannot be attributed and killed during the end phase. The case is discard 1 card, and if you do, special summon as many dual avatar spirit tokens as possible. After summoning those tokens, you can apply these effects up to twice. Perform a fusion summon of 1 dual avatar fusion monster from your extra deck by using materials from your hand or field as fusion materials. 3 Perfect Sync Aeon. Upon activation, you can add 1 dual avatar monster from your deck to your hand. So it's essentially tanky of dual avatar, being fists and feet, which is your literal only targets for that matter. If you control a dual avatar effect monster, generate a dual avatar spirit token. And the turn you do this, you cannot special from the extra deck except fusions. Hard once on the generator token and hard once on the activation. Defeating Evil, Return, Compact, Ascendance. Defeating Evil, target 1 dual avatar monster you control and 1 card your opponent controls, kill them, so it's Scrap Dragon. Then, if you destroy a dual avatar fusion monster you control by this effect, you can apply one of those effects. Draw 1, does not target, banish a card, out of your opponent's graveyard. Hard once on the activation. Return hard once on the activation. Target one dual avatar monster in your graveyard, special it so it's reborn. Then, if its original level is level 4 or lower, you can generate one dual avatar spirit token. Dual avatar compact. During the main phase, banish one dual avatar spell trap from your graveyard that isn't compact. This card's effect becomes that spell trap's effect when that card is activated. So basically, compact is your copycat of dual avatar spells and traps. Dual avatar ascendance. Each effect once per turn. Target one dual avatar monster you control, kill it, and if you do, special one dual avatar monster from your deck or extra deck whose original level is one higher or lower than that monster had on the field. During the main phase, except the turn that this card was sent to the graveyard, breakthrough skill clause, you can banish this from your grave, then target one dual avatar monster in your graveyard, add it back to your hand. Extra deck. Super Poly targets. Muddragon of the Swamp, Garura, Starving Venom. Starting with the Fists and Feet, 3 apiece for both. And of course, Manifested Aeon. These take 2 dual avatar monsters in general to make them. Fists, Armored Agio. Level 6 Light Warrior, 2100 attack, 1500 defense. If this card is special summoned, doesn't matter how he's special summoned, you can target one attack position monster your opponent controls, kill it. Also, this card cannot direct attack for the rest of this turn. Hard once on the spot removal. While you control a dual avatar fusion that was fusion summoned using an effect monster as material, all dual avatar fusion monsters you control gain 300 stats. Feet Armored Ungio. Level 5 Light Warrior, 1700 attack, 2100 defense. If a dual avatar fusion monster is more than one you control will be killed by card effect, you can destroy one dual avatar monster you control instead. Alright, so Saving Grace. During the main phase, if you control a dual avatar fusion monster that was fusion summoned using an effect monster as material, as a quick effect, you can target one face-up monster special summon from the extra deck, negate its effects until the end of this turn. That effect is a hard once per turn. 3 Manifested Aeon. Level 4 Light Warrior, no stats. Basically, depends on what fusion materials that you use for the specific names, they gain supernatural effects. We'll come back to that part later. Empowered Kongyo, that takes Fists Yuhi and 2 dual avatar monsters to make it. Level 8 Light Warrior, 3000 flat on the attack, 1700 defense. If this card battles, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step, so it's Armades. If this card attacks, after damage calculation, you can does not target, does not destroy, return one monster your opponent controls back to the hand. When your opponent's spell trap card or effect triggers that targets this card on the field, while you control 2 or more fusion monsters, as a quick effect, You can negate the activation as in never happened. Hard once on the negation. Empowered Kongyo for manifested Aun. The attack of your battling dual avatar monsters, tokens included, become 3,000 during damage calculation only. Empowered Mitsujaku, level 7 light warrior, 2,000 attack, 3,000 flat on the defense. That takes feet Kokoku and 2 dual avatar monsters to make it. The first time each dual avatar fusion monster you control will be killed by battle each turn, it is not. Once per turn during your main phase, you can does not target, does not destroy, return all spell traps your opponent controls back to the hand. One-sided giant Trunade. When a monster effect is activated on your opponent's field while you control 2 or more fusion monsters, as a quick effect, you can destroy that monster. So it's essentially Ghost Ogre in a nutshell. And that effect is a once per turn. Okay, so apparently the giant Trunade effect out of Mitsujaku is a soft once per turn. Crazy. Manifested Aun in terms of having Mitsujaku's power. Once per opponent's turn, as a quick effect, you can target one card anywhere on the field, banish it. And if for some reason this fusion summon card gets killed, you can special summon 1 Fist Yuhi and 1 Feet Kokoku from your deck, and if you do, they cannot be killed by battle or card effects this turn. And with that being said, let us get into from unorthodox duels to very great ones. We got Sky Striker, Numeron, and Fat 60 Skull Servants. And with this hand going first, we see the key card being Dual Avatar Invitation. Real Normal Feet Kokoku, getting Compact, Invitation, discard Cursed, generate all tokens, Mitsujaku, Manifested Aun. Cursed for original, set, and pass. Foolish Goods, toss out Metaphor's Fuse, Duster, Compact, copy off Invitation, discard original, 3 tokens, Fist Armor Agio, Feet Armored Ungyo. Metaphor Fuse, Multi-Roll, Change Your Heart, Widow Anchor, take both. Well, technically, no, it's only Mitsujaku to take because technically, Change Your Heart legit never hit the graveyard when resolved. So as a result, it's just Mitsujaku to take. To attack it goes, multi-roll, Change Your Heart again, on feet armored, you're under your own Widow Anchor, by the way, and then Sky Striker, realistically, it's just, if you do not know how to play it, put the deck down. That's all I gotta say. And with this hand, we got the dual avatar boys being Fist Yuhi and Feet Kokoku. And the XZ Encore is because, just in case, if we go against XZ decks, we have to be prepared for it. Real normal Fist Yuhi, Effect Veiler, Thrust, Ash, Set 2, and pass. Into the Void, draw one. Feather Duster, Raigeki, Feet Kokoku, getting Return, one set, Pseudo Space discarded due to Into the Void. To attack, Feet goes, kicking Effect Veiler, and 2 set. Set 1, end phase return, Reborn Fists, generate the token, and pass back. Top decks Perfect Sync Aeon for Feet Kokoku, kill the token, getting Invitation, activate it, generate the 3 tokens, Empowered Hongyo, Fist Armored Agio, and of course, the star attraction from Empowered Hongyo is featured in the cover card, well, the cover of Secret Packs, of Soul of Sublime Gods. Technically, that's a Cyber Angel thing, but he is actually one of the 3 key cards in terms of archetypes being featured as the leader of Dual Avatar. Swing over, can't use cards or effects, and we're not risking Agio to attack. And then Numeron scooped. So let's see, are there any battle tricks all from Numeron? Let's see. There is none on the battle tricks. Yet, mostly hand traps and board breakers. And then Striker, on the other hand, 2 alt art rays, 1 alt art rota, 3 engage. Okay, that is a lot of 3-ofs for the sake of desires. Makes sense. And then extra deck, 3 alt art Kagaris, 3 alt art Shizukus, 3 alt art Hayates, one of which is a royal. Kaina, Zeke SP, Engage 0, Azalea Temperance, Axis Code. I'm pretty much guessing opponent doesn't have the space for Engage 0 or ran out of UR chips for the card. And last but certainly not least, with this hand, I think we can get this working. Perfect Sync Aeun for Fists Yuhi, Real Normal, generate a token, Yuhi Kill Off token for Dual Avatar Invitation, discard the golden because it does nothing, get all 4 tokens, Mitsujaku, Empowered Kongyo, the Dynamic Duo. Forbidden Droplet. That's gotta hurt. Send 2, not to mention Prince, White Princess, debuff even more. Getting out the King at 5,000. King over Kongyo. Yuhi, go back to hand. Snatch Steal. Mitsujaku attempt. You're under Droplet. Feather Duster. Give it right back. Simplified Game State. With Mitsujaku's power for Manifested Aeun, this enables to quick effect, target 1 card anywhere on the field, banish it. Fists Armored Agio. Agio, kill off King. And of course, no direct attack due to Agio, so 18 by Fists. Real Normal Princess, so simplified state. Oh no, that's right. The moment he made Typhon, manifested Aeun with Mitsu's power to banish Typhon. And that should do it. Congratulations, Dual Avatar, for clearing the dailies of summoning cards and using spell/traps. You guys are now considered to being part of the montage of the year of 2025. Welcome to Master Duel, Dual Avatar. You guys will be remembered in the Hall of Fame towards the end of the year. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and hit that notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And we'll catch you guys next time on Team Fusion, as we are going to use the real Fusion deck. So stick around.